Anglers Extra.
And we're here Diamond Side in Brewster as we anxiously await the start of tonight's season opening contest between the Whitecaps and the Chatham Anglers. Aaron Canada on the Cape Cod Broadcast Network, sitting alongside legendary field manager John Schiffner. And first off, Schiff, start of another season.
Can't wait to start. It's I've got the chills, the goosebumps all morning long. My classes didn't get much done today, so I'm excited to be here.
Had a late practice last night. You guys wrapped up around the 8 or 9 o'clock hours. The fog rolled in, maybe a precursor of what we're going to see for the rest of the year. But you gave the guys the customary talk at the end of practice. What'd you say?
I just told them that this is the Cape Cod League. Represent yourselves, your family, your school real well. Play hard baseball, and nobody's going to complain. And we'll see what happens. We'll count it all up at the end of the season.
Now, former angler Mike Dennhardt taking the hill for you guys tonight. Kind of customary to get a guy who's been here before, who's seen what it is to compete here. Just give us an idea of what we should see out of Dennhardt tonight.
Mike's a four-pitch pitcher, which makes him extremely impressive at his age. He's a fastball, slider, curve, changeup guy. Really, if he locates, he's very, very difficult to hit. He can locate. His velocity is very good. He's high 80s, low 90s with like I said, an assortment of four. You can throw 4 pitches for strikes at this level. You're going to be very, very successful. And he's a very good pitcher. We're excited that he's back.
So you got a good pitcher on the mound. You got a couple of power bats in the middle of the lineup in Danny Paolini and Ricky Oropesa. Yeah,
that's kind of fun to watch them take batting practice, but you throw all that out until they start getting used to the wooden bat. You never know what you're going to expect, but they both had impressive springs, and along with Pete Verdon right in that middle, we're looking forward to see how they can swing it tonight.
And speaking of wooden bats, Oropesa was here last year, and he put on a show a couple of times in BP. Paolini has a little bit more limited experience with the wooden bats. How's he coming along?
He'll be fine. I mean, he can hit. I mean, he can play. Both can. They can both flat out hit. But Danny understands the wooden bat, and that's the thing now. If you and I were having this interview 6 or 7, 8 years ago, some of these guys will be using wood for the very first time. Not anymore. So many of these kids train with wooden bats, or they played wooden bat in AAU, or they're accustomed to playing with wood. So it's not that big of an adjustment. The adjustment is using the wooden bat against 92 and 92 in your hands and a slider in the dirt. That's the real adjustment. It's not really using the wood now.
Aaron Canada alongside John Schiffner on the Cape Cod Baseball Network. Game 1 tonight against the Brewster Whitecaps. What do you know about this team?
Very little. In fact, nothing. But I know Tommy Myers does a great job of recruiting. He had a nice team last year. Injuries really hurt them, but I'm sure Tommy, your second year is always better than your first year. Last year he was the rookie around here, and he knows what mistakes were made. He knows what he needs to improve on. He knows what was good, and I'm sure the Brewster's going to be a much improved team this year.
Manager's Show number 1 of the 2010 season is in the books. Thanks, Schiff, and we'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Aaron, and welcome aboard. Good luck this year to you.
Thank you. On the Cape Cod Baseball Network.
Go Anglers!